Hello everyone. In this particular video tutorial, we'll learn about the modes of execution. That is how a peak program can be run in different ways. So we can execute each and every peak programs in different ways. Yes, all these three different ways can be executed in local mode or MapReduce mode both. That is for local mode also you can execute in three different ways, and MapReduce mode also or HDFS mode also. MapReduce and HDFS modes are same. So in MapReduce or HDFS mode also we can execute this thing, each and every peak programs in three different ways. The first way is to execute it in script mode. The next one is to grunt mode, shell mode, that is like command prompt, and the third one is the embedded mode. Embedded mode is like to embed the peak programs in other programming languages, supporting 6 programming languages including Python and Java. So first we learn about the script mode, how to execute a peak program in script mode. So in script mode or batch mode, we run specific programs, specific commands related to pig in a particular pig file. We'll write down the code into the file. Like for Java program, we write in .java file. Python code we write in .py file. Similarly, uh, pig code will be written in a .pig file. So in .pig file, for example, we are writing this program by using vim Linux command, and you're opening one file with the extension .pig. The important thing here is that .pig you have to use as an extension. Right there, we have written 2 lines of code. So these 2 lines, a is equals to load script underscore file dump a. These 2 lines are there inside this particular file. Which file? The file name file.pig. Yes, now if you want to execute this particular script of pig Latin, you have to execute using this command pig, then space minus x, then you have to write down local if you store this file into the local file system, the Unix file system. If you use the Ubuntu, or if you use HDFS, then you have to write down pig dash x space MapReduce, then name of the file, that is the script file.pig. Then it will execute these lines of code. Yes, so these 2 lines will be executed after that. This is the script. Another way of execution is by using the grunt mode. The grunt mode is interactive mode. That is by using command prompt we use this grunt mode. Yes, it is interactive shell. It works in fixed interactive shell. So you give some command, you get back the response. The next command you execute, after seeing the response, then you get another response, and so on it goes on. It is started when no file is specified for pig to run. For example, you have started in the local mode, and the first line executed once. We got the output of the first file, then we are going through with the next lines of code. Next instruction we executed after that. Yes, so in this way you can execute the programs. Using what? Using the grunt mode. You can also execute the pig scripts. Okay, pig script, suppose you have written somewhere else, and if you want to execute that, you can use by using the run command and exec command. So based on the run and exec commands, you can execute this pig scripts using the grunt mode also. And the third thing is, and this is what the advanced programmer actually, is the embedded mode. And what we do in case of the embedded mode, we can embed the pig programs in supported programming languages like Java, Python, or Ruby. Yes, and you can run that. For example, if you want to execute word count program, we can write down the word count program in supported programming language, and then you can execute that. What's the word count program actually? The famous word count program you might have seen in MapReduce. In word count program, we are provided with a text file as an input, and you have to count the unique words present in that particular text file. Yes, we'll write down a simple pig script for the word count program first, and then we'll see it how to execute. Yes, we'll executed that here. This particular file, the file you have written. So lines load the text file as line character array. Now we are getting the words. So we are getting by using the for each generate statement. We are transforming the lines you've got in the last output, patterning and tokenizing as words, then grouping the words one by one, and then we are counting the occurrence by using again the for each of each and every field value. There is the value of the each word, and then you are dumping it, and then we are writing pig x local force.pig. So we are executing the pig script where we are getting the output. So these things can be done in this particular things. Is the pig script, right? Yes, This is the example of pig script. Actually, this is not the core example of embedded execution of, this is not the core example of embedded execution of a pig program. Then what is this actually? What is this actually? This is an example of a particular execution of pig which takes support of pig script. But when you write down in this program Java, I mean when you put the example of pig Latin script inside Java or inside Python programming language, then if you execute that, it will be example of the embedded mode. Yes, so for learning embedded mode, you should supposed to know the Java or Python or Ruby programming languages. That will be your advanced task. I hope that you understood the basic way of how to execute the pig in different systems, or that is local system, local file system, or SDFS file system. We can execute pig in three ways. One is the script mode, grunt mode, and another is the embedded mode. Hope that it helps. Thank you very much.